Hello there, welcome to Augmentech. In this session, we are going to discuss about working of fire sprinkler. What you will learn. In this session, you are going to learn what is a fire sprinkler, then how does a fire sprinkler work. So let's start. Now tell me, what is a fire sprinkler? It means, what do you understand by automatic fire sprinkler system? An automatic fire sprinkler system is a pressurized water supply and distribution system that is designed and built according to specific fire design codes and standards based on the applicable fire risk in the concerned area. Okay. Now see, actually what is fire sprinkler? Is a fire suppression or control device that operates automatically when its heat activated element is heated to its thermal rating or above, allowing water to discharge over a specified area. Okay. This detail which I have explained is as per NFPA 13. National Fire Protection Association 13 is the standard for the installation of fire sprinkler system. So basically in this fire sprinkler system, we do not need any human or any man to operate this fire detection device. Okay, it operates automatically. Once heat activated element is heated to its thermal rating or above, this sprinkler system allowing water to discharge over a specified area. Okay, now see in this image you can see here we have a automatic fire sprinkler system which have installed in ceiling. So this sprinkler system discharges water only when the effects of a fire has been detected. Okay, then only this sprinkler system discharge water. Now there are two major types of sprinkler. We have a open fire sprinkler and closed fire sprinkler. Actually, what is open fire sprinkler? Open sprinklers are similar in design to reliable model of automatic sprinkler, except they are equipped with an operating element and therefore do not operate automatically. I think now all of you understand. In open, you can say that open fire sprinkler cannot or do not operate automatically. But if I talk about closed fire sprinkler system, so these sprinkler system typically consist of a glass bulb. See here, you can see in this image here we have a glass bulb. Before discharging water, we have a glass bulb filled with liquid enclosing the sprinkler. If as a result of a fire, the air temperature exceeds a specified limit threshold, the expanding liquid bursts the bulb, thus activating the sprinkler. Okay. So this is about our sprinkler system. Now here we have a sprinkler system. The sprinkler spray water forcefully over the flames, extinguishing them completely or at least controlling the heat and limiting the development of toxic smoke until the fire department arrives. So this is the main purpose of this fire sprinkler. Okay, as it control or extinguish the fire. It can control also if suppose your fire quantity or your fire a large fire will be there, so it can control the fire, or otherwise sometime this fire sprinkler system completely extinguish the fire. So it is both a fire detection, you can say fire detection device also, or suppression system, because it can do both thing. It can control the fire also and extinguish the fire. That is why you can say both of them, fire detection and suppression system. Now, there are many advantages or many benefits of using this fire sprinkler. You can say this sprinkler system are automatically and respond at all the time. This is the benefits of using fire sprinkler, because fire control is therefore rapid and no human intervention is needed in this fire sprinkler system. Okay, and sprinkler system are fitted with water flow gong alarm and will alert occupants, guards of a developing fire. Suppose if in any area or if in your building there is a fire, so here in sprinkler system, these system are fitted with water flow gong alarm. Okay, and this will alert occupants or guard for a of a developing fire, so everyone can escape from the building easily. Then significantly less heat and smoke is generated if the fire is extinguished at inception. This is what sprinkler are designed to do. Okay, so these are the advantages. Now some disadvantages of using fire sprinkler is what? First is that fire sprinkler system has high initial cost, because here we need a piping network and sprinkler head, all this. For sprinkler system we have to install fire sprinkler pump also. Okay, so here initial cost is high, but it can save life. Okay, it is important. Second thing, high operating cost also, and wind drift. And then another disadvantage is stable water supply needed here. Okay, so these are the disadvantages of using fire sprinkler system. So this is all about actually what is a fire sprinkler system. I hope all of you understood about this. Now see, how does a sprinkler system work? So in this image you can see here we have a piping network. Okay, through that piping network we have installed our sprinkler. Okay, so how does this sprinkler system work? Each sprinkler is nothing but a tap, you can say as a tap in the pipe, through which water can escape into the building below. Suppose if any area there is a fire, fire is sensed by the detector, and then that detector give the signal to the control panel. Then control panel initiate sprinkler to discharge water. Okay, or you can say in case of this, here we have a glass bulb filled with liquid. Okay, so what happen when your temperature rises and reaches threshold limit, then what happen, this bulb which is filled with liquid will burst, and sprinkler automatically discharge water and try to control and extinguish your fire. Okay, so here it is written, each sprinkler is nothing but a tap in the pipe through which water can escape into the building below. In a sprinkler, the hand operated tap is replaced by a heat sensitive plug designed to open automatically when fire breaks out. I think all of you understood here what it is telling, that in case of suppose your wash basin, we have a piping network, and then in that we have a tap also, so we have to operate at manually that tap by hand, then only you get the water. Okay, but in sprinkler this tap is replaced by a heat sensitive plug designed to open automatically when fire breaks out. So what happens when fire breaks out? The air temperature above the fire rises. When the temperature is high enough, the liquid filled bulb bursts, the sprinkler plug frees the water. And remember here, the sprinkler spray water on the fire. Sometimes the fire is completely extinguished, and sometimes the sprinkler contain the fire, meaning it control the heat and minimize the amount of toxic smoke that develops. So you can say since the air temperature rises fast in a fire, the fire sprinkler is also activated fast. This is why fire sprinkler system are so effective in controlling a fire. Okay, here you can say this the bulb which we are using na, in the inside this bulb we have a liquid. So here when you see in this image, here we have a bulb, and inside this bulb we have a liquid of red color. So this color is showing you describe that which temperature rating bulb is there. So totally this liquid is depends on temperature rating, you can say. If suppose inside this bulb you have a orange color liquid, so it means temperature rating how much? 57 degrees Celsius. If inside the bulb you have a red color liquid, it means 68 degrees Celsius temperature rating for red color liquid. So generally the liquid inside the bulb which we are using a red color is for residential or commercial building. We are using this 68 degrees Celsius temperature rating. Okay. If suppose you have a yellow color liquid, so 79 degrees Celsius, and if you have a green color liquid inside this bulb, it means a 93 temperature rating is around 93 degrees Celsius, and for blue color 141 degrees Celsius, and for purple 182 degrees Celsius. So based on your requirement, means in which place you are installing this sprinkler, based on your requirement you have to select your liquids also. Okay, which type of liquid we have to use. Now here see the components of sprinkler system. Here we have a sprinkler system. In that, first we have a orifice. Orifice plate. What is this orifice? An orifice plate is quite simply a thin plate with a hole in it. And why we are using this orifice here? This orifice is used to reduce the pressure or restrict the flow in a pipe system. Okay, that is why we are using orifice. Now the another component, here we have a plug. What is the main purpose of using plug? Plug is a sealing assembly, or plug you can say, both are same, sealing assembly or plug, that prevents water from escaping. Okay, then we have a frame here of a sprinkler system. After that, inside this bulb we have a heat sensitive element. Okay, this is our heat sensitive element. This element you can say that allows water to flow at a given temperature. Okay, as I already explained you that this inside this bulb we have a liquid, and this liquid color is depend on your temperature rating. Okay, then we have a deflector. Deflector distributes water effectively. So these are the components of fire sprinkler system. Now see, fire sprinkler head features heat sensitive parts, either a glass bulb or a fusible link. You can see in this image, here in first sprinkler we have a glass bulb. Inside that uh, bulb we have a liquid, and in second image you can see here we have a fusible link. So this fire sprinkler heads feature heat sensitive part, either a glass bulb or a fusible link, that cause them to activate at a specific temperature. Now see one by one actually what is this glass bulb. So generally the bulb contain a glycerin based liquid, means inside this bulb we have a glycerin based liquid. Okay, once the air around the sprinkler reaches a certain temperature, for example 68 degrees Celsius or above that, so what happen after that? The liquid expand, which causes the glass to break. Once the glass break, sprinkler head discharge water. Okay, and you can easily control or extinguish the fire. So this is about our glass bulb. Now the second we have a fusible link. So fusible link fire sprinkler have a heat sensitive alloy. Okay, a rising temperature cause the alloy to melt. Suppose in your area temperature will rises, so they will cause the alloy to melt. Once this alloy melt, what happen? It makes the metal element to fall from the sprinkler head and activate the sprinkler. So these are the two things which you have to remember. Sometime in sprinkler head we have a glass bulb, or sometime fusible link. In case of glass bulb, what we have to do? Nothing. This if temperature rises, suppose which temperature you have selected this glass bulb. If the temperature reaches that temperature, for example 68 degrees Celsius, this glass bulb just burst and operate the sprinkler head. Now if in your sprinkler we have a fusible link and the temperature is rises, what happen? This fusible link allowed to melt. It started to melt. Once they melt, sprinkler operates. Okay. The water held back, then escaped and flows toward the deflector. See, which disperse it throughout the room. How water will discharge? So you can see here we have a sprinkler head. Suppose fire breaks out, the air temperature above the fire rises. When the temperature is high enough, what happened? The liquid filled bulb burst. See how they burst. See, fire rises. When the temperature is high enough, the liquid filled bulb burst. Okay. The sprinkler plug frees the water. And now you can see here how the water discharge. First, water coming in from this to this deflector. Here we have a deflector. First, water just touches the deflector. After that deflector, water will deflect it, means downward direction. You can see here, and you can just extinguish the fire in your room. Okay. So this slide made by you because most fire sprinkler only activate at the automatic sprinkler where the fire is. A fire can often be stopped and kept to the first room or area it began without other automatic sprinkler needing to activate. Now the topics which we have covered in this session is what? First we have seen that what is actually fire sprinkler. After that the working of fire sprinkler, how this fire sprinkler work. So this is all about working of fire sprinkler system. I hope all of you enjoy this session. See you in next one.